Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Sunny. This is episode 115. Okay, let me explain what's going on. Somehow I'm getting like a little confused. I don't know what's going on with my videos, but one of the videos I think it's just 110. It was supposed to be 111, but somehow everything got mixed up. But anyways, one of those videos got is not working because I think my headphones kind of messed up. And if you guys kind of notice, if you see my playlist in the franchise mode, I'm getting like a little confused. Also, I don't know which is which. That's why you might see like a little confusion with this with the numbers. I don't know if I skip a number, or miss a number, or misspelled something. But anyways, I hope you guys may not get confused. And I hope everything can make it. I can make everything clear. But for real, this is 115. I'm gonna make this the real actual video. This is 115. But by the things I can settle things later on. I'll try to fix it. If not, I'll just leave it alone and just continue doing my franchise. But anyways, I want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I truly appreciate everybody who's watching them. And like I said as always, let's continue getting some W's. So like I said, this is the real video. This is part 115, and let's do this. Let's go. On this video, I'm not gonna be talking because I'm gonna take my medication. So I'll be back. I'll be back there soon. So here we go.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Kenta Maeda grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the boys in blue took care of Oakland 6-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Jose Barrios grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Friars to a win over the Brewers 4-2. The Phillies combined to allow only 4.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Charlie Morton is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn on the move. One away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He has a really good history against this starter in his career, hitting over 500 in those matchups. So he obviously sees the ball for whatever reason. Some guys you just own. We'll see if that trend continues.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is the Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And he got him. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He's only got 5 hits in his last 10 games. Look, I like him as a player. I think he's better than this, but this stretch has been pretty ugly. He's been inconsistent, and we all know consistency is the name of the game in this sport.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland with no score. Giancarlo Stanton now watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the 2nd, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the 2nd deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 8.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Escobar has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. And the tag gets him. But all told, 2 men cross the plate on the play. Riding in once again, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Skied into straightaway right. Quinn is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
Striding in for Oakland, Joe Torre, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Popped him up. Grandal is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Yasiel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Navarro takes it in. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Byron Buxton now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High in the air into shallow left center. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next up for the A's, Henry Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Shannon Navarro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Escobar over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Austin Barnes.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Austin Barnes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazeroski calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn.
Leading off the fourth for the A's, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Stepping into the box, Bill Mazeroski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Puig is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
He got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left. Digging in and looking for more, Kelby Tomlinson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Gwynn going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Joe Torre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And Posada can't come up with it here as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in now, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Escobar is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Colin McHugh is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Colin McHugh.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Next for the Dodgers, Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. McHugh's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Buxton facing back. Still going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Hit hard back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's nothing. Now the A's designated hitter, Henry Sanchez, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. No balls and 1 strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
So 1 away now, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the A's nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bill Mazeroski. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
First baseman number 35. Frank
Ready
Thomas.
once again, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 56, J.P. Howard.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Thomas, the runner at second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Yasmani Grandal will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Buxton is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate is 1 run. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Posada. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as Posada's gone for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Henry Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Popped him up. Turner is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 9-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Navarro scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Shannon Navarro.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Athletics.
Eric Gagne takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
38, Eric Gagne.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Gonna make a couple
behind 0-2 now.
A little bit, but so
Gagne, a Canadian native. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets
thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shiny. This is episode 115. Meaning that we have won 150 times and we have never lost a single, and I meant a single game so far. So thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shiny, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Dodgers win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division.